We just heard the gun start for the college female race, which, again, they are doing the same course that the high school girls and the high school boys just ran. This is a 5K. Again, you're watching collegiate girls here at the Dutchman Invitational, hosted by Lebanon Valley College at Union Canal Tunnel Park. Again, I'm Chris DePato. Alongside me is Jeff Adams, our running expert.
Yeah, we have a lot of nice representation here from across different conferences. Some schools from the MAC coming out here. We have Arcadia, Bowie State, Carroll, Cedar Crest, Chestnut Hill. We got Christendom College, Eastern, Gwyneth Mercy, Hood, Lebanon Valley College, of course, our host, McDaniel, Millersville, Muhlenberg. We have Navy running today. Navy is actually a lot of runners out here today. Penn College of Technology and Williamsport. That program's been along for a long time. PSU Abington, PSU Berks. Those guys got up early in the morning to get here.
I bet.
Penn State Schuylkill. They're not too far away. Stevenson College.
We got a runner from Thaddeus Stevens. Fantastic.
Yeah. Thaddeus Stevens, Susquehanna University, Ursinus. Yep. Valley Forge, they got up early. Widener as well. Yeah. So we have a lot of colleges really from across the state represented here, and they are.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. It's always been a great race. A lot of talent out here today. Seeing our ladies going to get settled here. You're going to see a little bit tighter packs probably here at the college level.
Yeah. When you watched the beginning of the high school, you really saw, I don't know if rabbiting is the right word, but you saw people really heading to that, the front of the pack.
Generally,
here it looks like it's more of a group and they're more paced.
Yeah. Generally, these are not amateurs, so to speak. They're amateur runners. They're not professionals, but they are
They're seasoned.
They are very seasoned. So they're seasoned. You rarely see. Not saying it doesn't happen, but people will join up in college for the first time. You have some soccer players sometimes that'll switch to cross country that maybe did track, never tried cross country, or the track coach might get some 400 runners, say, hey, let's try cross country. Maybe they played soccer in high school or something like that. So you'll see some runners that way that are first time cross country runners, but they're usually seasoned runners at the college level.
Yeah, I always felt high school sports was, it was a lot of work, but it was fun. In college, it felt like a job, because you're doing it almost all year round. The training, especially if you are a scholarship athlete.
Yeah. No, absolutely, and especially with NIL and some of the stuff at the Division I letter, it is more of a job.
Yeah, because you got to really balance your schoolwork and your classes around practice times and things of that nature. So.
Study time, absolutely. And meals, trying to get meals in there as well. So it's really a juggling act whenever you're an athlete in college.
I would agree.
You're not going home to see your family on the weekends because you are running.
There's our lead pack coming in right now.
I
saw Navy in there.
Yep.
I would say in our lead pack we got about 20 to 25 people.
Absolutely, yeah. Happy to see my former branch of the military out here representing.
Thank you for your service.
And the Navy ladies are looking strong.
And again, they're probably coming up soon here on the 1 mile mark. And again, for those watching, this is the collegiate female cross-country race here at the Dutchman Invitational, hosted by Lebanon Valley College. We've already had our high school girls and high school boys go. This is our third race today.
Absolutely. So these ladies are really getting settled in here. A lot of these are Division III athletes. And like I said, those runners that you saw in the middle of the pack of the high school race, those were those. A lot of those ladies are going to go on to run here, probably in the collegiate level next year. They were seniors.
That's what everybody needs. If you can hear it, a little bit more cowbell.
Absolutely, can't go around with enough. Can't go wrong with cowbell. We were not allowed when I ran to run with sunglasses on, and I really wish that we were allowed. So it's nice to see them making some concessions in the sport.
What I'm noticing here, Jeff, is that a lot of these college women, they are using the hard path where we saw the high school athletes more choosing the grass. Is there a reason or no?
If it's getting slicker, then they're going to go to the cinder there. So
Gotcha.
Generally, if you're running on pavement, it's faster than grass. So the harder surface, you're gonna roll off the harder surface quicker than you are the sinking in the softer surface. So, yeah, they should probably be sticking to the harder surface.
And I guess that makes sense based on what you said earlier, that as more races go and more feet hit the surface, it could be a little bit more slick.
And these are not sneakers going into that surface. These are 3/4 inch spikes that are sinking in there, digging up with every strive. All these hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of runners, probably over 1,000 runners have come across this already.
I would say, yeah, you're probably right.
Going across these loops, and it's going to get slicker. So at the men's race, it's going to be at its slickest, and you're going to see, especially around the corners, where people funnel in and tight on the corners, you're going to see it get a little bit slicker.
And we just got word that it's starting to rain or drizzle maybe here a little bit, which that's not going to make the footing any better.
I always enjoyed the rain a little bit. A little bit of rain, I always thought it was great. So the elemental, it's always a mental game. There is definitely a mental aspect to this, and I always enjoyed the rain. Some people not so much, but to me, when it started to drizzle a little bit, I got excited.
All right. Well, we are at the Dutchman Invitational here at Lebanon Valley College at the Union Canal Tunnel Park. This is race 3. We've already watched the high school girls and high school boys go through. You're now watching the college women.
You got some Penn State runners there from different campuses, Schuylkill or Abington, I believe.
Running together, I like that.
Or Berks, yeah. So they came from Berks. They had a drive. It's nice to see all the different Penn State campuses out there, giving kids a chance. Maybe they couldn't,
And even though they're all representing Penn State, they may not know each other because they are from different campuses.
Absolutely.
So again, it's that individual versus team, mentality.
Yep, you're going to see some of the boys cooling down there still, lowering that heart rate, getting that lactic acid out of your legs.
Yeah, that was always the hardest part for me, was the running afterwards. Like, I just did 3.1 miles and now I got to run some more.
It's like one of those things. It's like the medicine may not taste good, but it's definitely needed.
Yeah, we just got word that the leaders here in the college women's race are over around the canal. Unfortunately, due to the weather, our drone had to come down. So
all right, so we're in the back loop here. They're approaching the 2-mile mark. We do have the Invicta Jumbotron here on site, broadcasting. We have a lot of spectators watching the race on the Jumbotron here. And beyond the start-finish line, a few hundred people here standing here watching. We're providing the screen here for the crowd to enjoy Sometimes it's a little hard to get across that course to see your family member, friend, teammate running.
Yep. We're now at the unofficial time of 10 minutes. 10 minutes in to the college women's cross-country event here at the Dutchman Invitational.
Absolutely, and they have, pretty sure our lead runners there have hit the mile mark. Looks like we got Navy up front there.
It's like two Navy. All right, we were just told they are now hitting the 2 mile mark in the unofficial time of about 10:25. Looks like we have two Navy runners side by side. Can't tell who's behind there, but that's our lead pack of 3 runners.
And I will tell you that the Navy team is a very young team. You have a couple juniors on there, but I'm counting 7 freshmen and 7 sophomores.
Wow.
So very young team.
So it looks like our lead 3 has about maybe 15 seconds, 20 seconds ahead of the next pack.
And that could change as the race goes on. Like I said, we've hit the 2 mile mark. You're going to see jockeying position in these packs, but these packs are kind of locked in at this point.
Yep.
Of course, you could fall apart. Sometimes you just die. As they call it on the course. So you just something happens.
Not literally.
Not literally.
Not literally.
But it's one of those things where maybe you pull something happens, you have a bad cramp that you have to stop or slow down or. That is Susanna Heinz, junior from Navy. Here's our leader.
Jane Phillips,
our number 2 runner.
Yep, from the Navy. She is a sophomore.
And bib number 134 is Kirana Nemitz from Lebanon Valley, a junior, on her home course here.
On her home course.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens in that pack.
Yeah, she knows the course.
And she has some top talent from Navy running here.
Yeah, what was the other one? One's a sophomore. What was the other?
So, sophomore and I believe she's a junior.
Okay. Yeah, again, you're looking here at the back side of the course. We just are now hitting the unofficial time of 13 minutes. And you're watching the college women 5K cross-country race here at the Dutchman Invitational, hosted at Lebanon Valley College.
Phenomenal job by these ladies, really pushing. Our split screen here, and we have a plethora of abilities out here today, but very competitive race, some very fast times. Going to be interested to see exactly where they come in at here on this course today.
Yeah, we got 2 Navy teammates out front, and they were doing a little bit of maybe what you were talking about earlier. They were running side by side with the Lebanon Valley College, so maybe they're doing a little bit of that strategic blocking, if you will.
Well, I don't know about blocking, but they're definitely pacing each other. They're trying to encourage each other, trying to pull ahead of the LVC runner. They don't want to let her
any advantage.
Step up on the podium. So they're definitely working together, and I'll be interested to see, if they start to pull away or if our runner from Lebanon Valley, takes the lead here. Maybe she has a lot. Some runners have a lot in the tank, and you'll see them take off for the half mile left.
All right, coming up to the unofficial time of 14:40. Where do we expect the females to finish, the leaders? Around what time?
I wouldn't be surprised based on the talent level that we're seeing here with Navy and Lebanon Valley. We're going to see them probably finish in the 16s.
Should be the Canal come out of the canal and then they come up the chute.
Looking here to see.
All right, we were just told that the leaders, which the last time we saw were 2 Navy, 1 Lebanon Valley College runner, are now passing the canal.
So Susanna Heinz, interesting fact, she's from Clarks Hill, South Carolina, and she didn't run high school. She was homeschooled.
Wow.
So it's definitely interesting to see where she finishes here. So
Yeah, we're coming up now at the unofficial time of around 16 minutes. As Jeff just said a little bit ago, we wouldn't be surprised to see our leaders hitting that finish line in about the next minute or so, hopefully within the next minute.
yeah, our leaders actually, it's a running family. I'm learning that her sister, Lucille, is a member of the Bob Jones University cross-country team as well. So it's definitely a running family.
Chris, are they
All
doing
right.
that back loop again, Chris?
We're looking at our leader right now. The last we saw, there was a pack of 3. It looks like we have a solo 1. And it looks like she built up a nice lead from the other
Yes.
2 we just saw.
Yep, she's pulling away. She had a little something left in the tank, a little surprise. So we just crossed the 17-minute mark. She's coming in here into the finish line. So
We should see her here in the screen any second.
sun's out, and
Oh, I see her.
here she comes. Be interesting to see it. This is Susanna.
And it's Navy, Lebanon Valley.
This is Jane Phillips, 227 from Navy, in the lead.
So Jane Phillips,
Sophomore. Here she comes.
she ran at Floyd Kellum High School in Virginia, and she's from Virginia Beach,
An
Virginia.
unofficial time of looked like 17:51. Navy 1. Navy 2. And that looks like Lebanon Valley College coming in 3.
It's interesting when I talked about lopping off chunks of time. In our winners freshman season in 2024, she ran 22:09. So she has cut literally 2 minutes off of her time.
Amazing. I think I saw 2 other Navies come through within that time. So that's the top 4 right there just for Navy.
Yeah, something happened in that program, and those ladies have taken off.
They have. And it looks like another Navy finishing up. That's the 5th.
Bib 222.
That is Caroline Montemaro. 2 more Navy.
Caroline Montanaro is from Webster, New York.
Navy. Wow, they're just dominating.
Absolutely. Webster Thomas High School. She's a freshman that we saw.
Freshman. Amazing. All of these collegiate women are finishing sub 20. We are unofficially now at about 19:30. Arcadia
This is the
University.
phenomenal times. Absolutely phenomenal times.
There's Millersville teammates. I saw the Ville. We just hit the 20-minute mark.
Midshipmen with a very strong, showing here today.
Absolutely. So the course must be all right. They're finishing with great times. We talked about it being, soft in some areas and hard and compact in the others.
No, absolutely. Yeah, it seems like it's still a very viable course. We're seeing a lot of runners coming across here.
With excellent times.
Yes.
I mean, just
these runners where they went to states. If you're running a sub 21, like I said, these runners went to states probably in high school. These are still very, very talented athletes. Regardless of the level, and you're running at the collegiate level, there's some definite talent here.
Yep, we just hit the 21-minute mark. You're watching a lot of our collegiate females finishing. Muhlenberg, Carroll University. Again, there's Millersville. Finishing strong. You gotta love it.
Still jockeying position here.
Yeah.
These positions, they're not the first group of runners that came across, but these are still top 5 runners. These are still varsity runners, and they are still displacing other runners. So these positions matter.
And as you mentioned earlier, yes, individual, but team points count for overall team placement and where you're going to finish. So that's why they're finishing strong for their team. Also, for themselves also, but it's a team sport.
Absolutely. So, that one point that you're lowering yourself in the finishing standings. So say you finished 43rd instead of 44th. That matters at a lot of times. So these are decided by very, very small margins sometimes to see which team goes home with some hardware. You got a lot of representation here from the MAC conference.
That's where I wrestled in the MAC. Kent State University. And Arcadia, Millersville.
Millersville with a lot of runners out here today. Still very, very strong times.
Absolutely.
We talk about the Mid-Atlantic Conference for Division III. The women's teams, of course, Misericordia has been kind of the powerhouse from Dallas, Pennsylvania, in that area for quite a number of years now. They've won the championship the last 5 out of the 7 years, coached by Chris Wattis, who happens to be my college roommate. So
wow, there you go. I was like, wow, you have a lot of knowledge, and then college roommate, kind of helps a little bit, doesn't it?
He keeps me informed.
Of course. Well, that's good. Yeah, again, this is the 3rd race of this morning. We have 1 to go. We've already had the high school girls, high school boys. You are now watching the college girls. 1 more race after this, the college men.
Still pushing in here. Some of these teams are still displacing other teams in the final scoring.
I think even at my best in running a 5K, I've never hit that time. So
if I took off now, as out of shape and as old as I am, I would really struggle to hit that time.
So just watching these women cross this finish line is just impressive. Yep. Again, hats off to Lebanon Valley College.
Absolutely, and just some quick update on the. Looks like Annville Cleona on the women's side took the win here for the team standings.
Excellent.
Followed by Mechanicsburg, the females.
All right, so we're going to take a short break. and then we'll be back to finish up with the last race of the morning, the collegiate men. Again, I'm Chris DePato, joined by Jeff Adams, and we'll be right back.